well, happened all over again. I mean, I don't know how we did this twice. I'm not as hyped as I was for hitting this milestone than last time. Last time was 2022, which is crazy to think about. Now I'm above, or I should say at the threshold I wanted to get back above for quite some time. If I go to my standard scene, I mean, look at this. We're at it again. We hit 10,000 subscribers again. And I just wanted to talk about in this video why I wanted to go back on YouTube. So, I've made it no secret to my friends in real life that I am trying to become a voice actor. Yeah, if you want to check out my voice acting channel, that's on my channel page under the other channels tab or in the description down below. I'm planning to just make this a little update video. It's gonna be like the video which said like I am back, first updates for 2026. Just ignore this little bruise. Long story. Pretty long story. Of course it's a long story. Anyways, I am still working on my auto drama. Once again, it's in my voice acting channel, link down below. And I'm actually going to be live on YouTube later today, which is really cool. So at around 8 p.m., I will be streaming a NASCAR 25 league race, and this is on the PS5. I can prove it right here, but I can't really prove it, but still. PS5 NASCAR League is fun. It's dope. But back to the reason I wanted to go for 10,000 subscribers again because this camera's not mirrored. I wanted to go back to 10,000 subscribers and I wanted to go hard on YouTube again because I almost did it. I almost did not. With all the controversy that surrounded the championship race last year, for specifically the whole weekend, not just the Cup Series, but also the Xfinity and kind of the Truck Series, it was for a championship weekend, it was so bad. I was almost done with NASCAR, but then NASCAR added the chase, or reintroduced the chase, made edits to the postseason format, added some new tracks, and I'm more excited than I have ever been for a NASCAR season. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait for the season to ensue. We already had the Daytona 500 and the other two National Series races, which were insane. Don't get me wrong. But next week is Atlanta. Not calling it Echo Park, calling it Atlanta. It is going to be a fun time. But I also want to get monetized because I haven't gotten money in a long time, and I'm doing a lot of I have a lot of endeavors coming up that require a lot of money, so I'm going hard on YouTube for that, but also to entertain, because I haven't had an entertainment fan base like this in quite some time. I mean, like, if we go to the YouTube channel studio, although this might be a little bit of privacy, this might be a breach of privacy, but the most hell yeah inducing way to qualify for the Daytona 500, my video about the, if I can go here and mute this, it's the video where I almost said a terrible name that is in the wrong place right now, where Casey Mears qualifies for the Daytona 500 by passing Corey LaJoie, although he ran right into Daniel Suarez just after passing him. And then we have the What Does She Even Do, where it covered Natalie Decker crashing, a hilarious circumstance that just had to get a short from me, and got a lot of funny reactions from the NASCAR Discord, which I'm part of. Join that if you want weird things around NASCAR. But I want to go hard on YouTube again, and I want to go hard on my voice acting channel and TikTok. I have not posted a TikTok in quite some time. I've only posted one TikTok this whole year, which is crazy to think about. And I need to go hard on that. I'm not really going to go as hard as I was a few months ago when I made that. Wait, if I can pull up TikTok, one I ended up getting was, if I go here, the Jennifer Lawrence tweet or whatever, if you can see this right here, this was part of my convention trip earlier. I might have publicized this on Twitter, still not calling it X, mind you, but it was the time of my voice acting life, the highlight of my voice acting career. And you could see the Megami Fushiguro Funko Pop is signed by his English VA, which is even cooler. So best weekend of my career. Best weekend since I started my voice acting career. But enough about that. I want to give you guys a general thank you. Thank you so much for getting me back above 10,000 subscribers. Remember, I'm going to be live later today, which actually might be in about an hour or something because I got a league race for NASCAR 25, like I mentioned earlier. Again, PS5 league. But I'm just really excited for what's to come for this channel. I have some endeavors going on. For instance, I've made this public that I'm a fighting game player under a different alias. And I'm going later this month, next week actually, I'm going to a tournament in Georgia, which I will document later on. I will talk about this later on, or I'll talk about it in my community section, whatever. And then next month is Texas. And both of these are really big. So these are going to be so good for me to build my relationships with esports players. No, competitive fighting game players. I think it's better to say competitive fighting game players than whatnot. But anyways, I'm so happy to be back above 10,000 subscribers. It's like when I was below 10,000, I thought it was going to drop below 9,990, which considering that I've been doing YouTube for so long, it was really uncharted territory for me. I thought it was, a lot of times during this drought, I thought it was done. I really thought it was done with YouTube, with all the changes, all like the AI involvement with YouTube lately, even the NASCAR thing, which made me struggle to come up with video ideas, although I did have the Super Mario Movie 2 reaction trailer, or trailer reaction, I should say. I'm just so thankful for you guys, and also, I'm going to be a voice actor. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention this. But I am going to be voicing in a huge project. It has a very stacked lineup of voice actors working alongside me, or that I'm working alongside of, however you want to interpret it. And it's not coming out for a long time, like over a year. It's coming, from what I've heard from the creator, it's coming out in 2027. But even still, I am more pumped for this project than I have ever been for any other project that I'm starring in. So if you could join the Discord server, links down in the description below, you can find out more and maybe even meet the voice actors, including me. Once again, I haven't said this again. I haven't said this in quite some time. My Discord handle is NGPG, just NGPG, just like my YouTube handle, which is just NGPG. And speaking of NGPG, I'm really happy to be back as NGPG. I mean, like, I haven't taken this persona in quite some time. And let me tell you, the YouTube profile picture of me doing a Kamehameha, it kind of seems misleading because I did do Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. God dang it, I stuttered. I did do Dragon Ball Sparking Zero videos back in 2024 when the game came out, up until 2025. And I kind of overlapped into 2025, that's what I meant to say. But I never really changed the PFP of me doing the Kamehameha. I need to find a new artist or find something to create a new profile picture for. And that's going on my YouTube. It'll only go on my YouTube. But anyways, I said this like 3 or 4 times. Thank you so much for getting me above 10,000 subscribers. I am, taking into consideration I have all the shorts, particularly the Natalie Decker crash short, I am back. I have never been more back than I have been in this current moment. So thank you guys so much for helping me back to 10,000 subscribers. Comment down below what you want to see me do next as a video. Check out the Discord link in the description and join me later tonight for a live stream, a league race. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier, 9,000 was uncharted territory considering the fact I've been above 10,000 since 2022. And I'm also approaching my 8-year anniversary. I'm this close to having owned a YouTube channel for a decade. God, how time flies. I was literally a squeaky little baby when I started the channel. And by the way, my first video, I didn't even talk. I wasn't even voicing in that video. And now here I am with over 10,000 subscribers. It's crazy. And I wanted this video to go about 10 minutes, just because that's how grateful I am for this channel, how much it's done for me in my personal life, how much I've enjoyed making all these videos for you guys over the years. There have still been a lot of guys who have come back to my channel after quite some time. But yeah, that's it. Discord in the description. Discord in the description. What was the other thing? Discord in the description. Subscribe, join me on the live stream, and follow me on Twitter for some voice acting updates. Thank you so much. See you on the stream.